Are you using SAP Integrated Business Planning? Are you struggling to forecast intermittent demand patterns? Or have you been looking for an easier way to configure and validate key figure calculations? I think that many supply chain managers and planners face such challenges. Many new features are available in the latest SAP IBP 22.5 release. In this video, I will show you how these can help improve your planning processes. Hi, I hope you are having a great day. My name is Don and I work as an integrated business planning consultant at McCoy Partners. Working with several clients, I have noticed how challenging it can be to keep up with the fast-changing landscape of IBP. Nevertheless, the improvements are very valuable for managing your supply chain. It's my pleasure to share with you two of the improvements from the latest SAP IBP 22.5 release. First of all, I will show you a new forecasting method for intermittent demand. This method, called the Croston TSB, is an extension of the original Croston model that was already available. The new model includes an additional smoothing parameter that allows better response during periods without demand. Let's have a look at an example in IBP. We are now in the Manage Forecast Model app in Fiori. We have entered the model name, we enter the time settings parameters, and then we go to the next screen. After that, we fill in the main input key figure and the main target key figure for the model. And of course, on the right side of the screen, we enter the Croston TSB algorithm, which is the new forecasting model that I explained. As we can see, we see the new parameter, the beta coefficient, in the screen, and we save the model. Let's have a look how this works out in the Excel add-in of IBP. Here we see a planning view with one example SKU that has a typical intermittent demand pattern. Now we choose the model that we have just created in Fiori. We select the Croston TSB model again and we run it. In this example we will compare the classic Croston model with the Croston TSB results. If we refresh the data, we now see the results of both the Croston models in the light and dark blue lines in the graph. As you can see, the light blue line, which is the new Croston model, is better able to forecast the periods without demand, because it updates the values during these periods. This is possible thanks to the extra parameter, and this will therefore increase your forecast accuracy. Okay, let's move on to the second new feature that I will show today. This new feature can actually improve the management of key figure calculations. The new Simulate Key Figure Calculations app speeds up the process of reviewing key figures calculations and makes this process easier and more transparent. Imagine you want to change a key figure calculation. Previously, the only way to review the results was to reactivate the planning area. When reviewing complex calculations, iteratively reactivating the planning area quickly becomes a time-consuming process. The new Simulate Key Figure Calculations app allows you to speed up the configuration without having to reactivate the planning area. The app uses simulation to show the results without activating. Let's see how this works in IBP Fiori. First, we open the new Simulate Key Figure Calculations app in the Fiori. In this screen, we enter the sales forecast revenue as a key figure that we want to simulate in this example. As can be seen, the planning area is not yet activated. Here we fill out the periods that we want to see in the simulation, and after that we create the simulation job. As can be seen here, it only takes a few seconds to simulate the run. The tool creates a calculation graph that helps to understand the calculation chain. We can look at the output of the interim calculations from easy-to-read tables. As we see here in the table, the value for the revenue does not seem logical, which means something should be wrong in the calculation. To fix the key figure calculation, we go to the key figure in the next screen, then we push Edit, and then we go to the key figure and we click Edit again. We change the formula and we can save the formula again without activating the planning area. Now, if we run the simulation again, we see that the formula is already updated without activating. We wait a few seconds for the simulation to run again, and if we now open the table, we see that the values for the sales forecast revenue make more sense now. This means we know that the calculation is correct and we can finally activate the planning area. The new key figure calculations app allowed us to troubleshoot the calculations in a user-friendly way. This makes adjusting and reviewing key figure results much easier and saves you time. What I have shown you in this video are just two of the new features of the 22.5 release. There are of course more new features in this release and also in new releases to come in the future. I challenge you to dive deeper into these new features and also the other new features and figure out how it can help your business. If you want to see more inspiring videos about how SAP IBP can help you improve your business processes, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, share it or support it with a like. Feel free to leave a comment below and don't hesitate to contact us to discuss any questions you have. Thank you and stay tuned.